Alright, man. It's your boy Crucial RC. Back in the pit. Got the XT8 on the operating table. You remember what happened at the track the other day? Yo, look at this. The whole rear shock mount is out of there. It's time to start doing some operation, taking this apart, getting it ready for the part. It's the bolt case housing. I just ordered a whole new kit. It's the same thing for the front and rear. I think they go for buggies. I think they go for the on-road GPX car. All of it. Also, I want to show that I got these mud guards on here. If anybody knows where they can find the X-ray mud guards, let me know. Right now, these are the Losi TLR mud guards. I just drilled a screw through the actual lower arm and screwed it in there, and it bolts right up to the outer hinge pin. Alright, y'all, got the diff out. Put this off to the side. I'll just go ahead and lay this on the towel. Put it off to the side. And then we got front case. This was all tore up. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, let me get my pick out. Let's see. Right here. Down right there, we got a screw stuck inside that one. This side, diff case is all cracked up. But let's see. I think all the rest of the screws just pulled out with the wing mounts. So looks like my boot's torn too. So let me show that. There it is. Boot's torn. So take all this apart. Things you do, buddy. Things you do. This is the rear case. Good shape. But like I said, I ordered 3 of these things just to make sure. If it happens again, I'll be ready for it. Let's pull this apart. Alright, people. One Allen screw out. Got all this thing all apart. Pop out this pinion gear. Good to go. Everything's set. Put this on the paper towel. Get that ready. Pop these bearings out, and I'm ready. Ready to put back together. Let's see. Let's get these bearings out. Inside bearing. Pop this outside bearing. Outside bearing. And here's the case. Ready for the new one. Alright, good people. Guess it's time to play that waiting game now.
It is finally starting to look like an SX5.
What I've got done, not really much because I've been busy, and then just want to let you guys know I've got every single thing ordered except the body.
Getting it.
I didn't put so much into this T-Max, it's crazy. Why? Because this is my baby. T-Max been to the machine shop.
motorcycle don't want none of
You
that.
don't want no smoke? You don't want no smoke? Get him.
Love that intro, man. Alright, so after the long wait, we got a couple bags here. You know, I've already opened them up just to see what they was. I'm pretty sure I knew what they was, but that whole unboxing thing, I can't wait. You know what I mean? So here we go. Let's see what we got here in this first bag, man. The mailman was sweet to me this week. Got all my stuff in. A little weight, but you know, I got it all. Let's see what we got here. We got a D Racing front bump skid for the buggy and the truggy. I think at least I bought it for the truggy. That way I'll be hitting the bumps. I said XT8. There you go. Yep, that's what it's for the truggy. So I'll be putting that on front of that. Hopefully it's a harder plastic or something. Looks like it's a little more reinforced than the stock one. So I'll be heading that way with that. Let's see, what else we got here? We got the bow. Got my bulk case. My bulkhead, you know, diff block for the XT8. Like I said, this is the same for the I think the XB8, the on-road car, a bunch of other different ones. It's all the same case they use for it. So we're gonna put this on in a little bit. See what else we got here. Alright, so we got the tuning screwdriver, low-C tuning screwdriver. Let's see if I can get that model number in there for you. Tuning screwdriver. It also has the flywheel stop on the back of it. You know, I had a couple guys at the Scope Creek motor mic making fun of my screwdriver that I was using. I just had like a, you know, Home Depot screwdriver. He was making fun of me. That's alright though. Newbie, baby. When I got the right stuff, man. I got my tuning screwdriver. Now that's good to go. And one last thing. What we got here? Here we go. Some more MIP, baby. This is an MIP 2.5 millimeter ball end. Use this. It's good to get your engine mount screws started. Don't tighten it down with that, but that's good to get it started straight. Then you come back with a regular 2.5 Allen and torque them down. So this is good for just getting me started in the holes. So little extra tools. I got a couple extra tools and the parts I need to finish rebuilding this thing. So I'm happy. Let's get started. Alright, here we go. Take the bolt case out. Alright, so here we go. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna use the rear half of the cover. I think I'm just gonna use the front half of the cover, the part that was actually damaged. So this is the rear half of the cover where your sway bar connects at. I believe it should be all good. The one that came with the kit. I don't think anything was wrong with that. And I really don't want to mess with the sway bar linkage, so I'm going to reuse that. Everything looks the same. I don't see anything really broken on this one. Don't see anything broken on that one, so we're going to reuse this. So we'll just put this one off to the side for now. Use that for later on if we have to. So here is the part that was damaged. Well, the new part of what was damaged. So let's make sure that everything looks the same on that. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep, everything looks good. Same exact part. Everything looks good. So we just gotta cut this out of here, get that out of there, and let's get started. Alright, so that's good. Let's get these bearings in here. Clean these bearings off for a second. Well, I got these bearings out. I might as well throw a little bit of black diamond inside there. Clean both of these off. Throw some black diamond inside there while I got them open. I should have did this earlier while I was waiting, but you know, I was too busy looking at my videos, man, for my peoples out there. You know, Don Foss, Bodegel, everybody else out there, man. You know, loving your channels, keep me going, man. Get this in this case, get it ready to go. So we put this pinion gear back in here. Alright, this in. Pinion gears in. Go ahead and grab some TLR black grease. I actually got a little bit left in there. I'll just put a little bit on there when I get the halves together. Don't forget your shims. Sure, hopefully it's a line up where I ain't gotta. I don't have to re-shim this thing. We're gonna check it though. Alright, so there we go. We got the pinion in there. Got the diff in there now. Check the front half on. Check the a little bit of play. That's perfect. Feels like it's good. Let's go ahead and tighten these screws up on here and make sure everything's good to go. Alright. So let's get put the screws out here now. So let's go ahead and put this back together. Throw a little bit of grease down in here. Got that lube on that jump. Just top that right here. Man, fun part is making sure I got all the screws and everything for this for this part that broke. So let's bring this rear suspension over. Put it out the way. let's I guess we'll take these screws out of this thing. These the ones that's supposed to go through the diff case. Hopefully it ain't all messed up. Alright, so I got my little bag of screws that I got from I think it was RC Waffle off of eBay. Came with a bunch of screws for the XP8, XT8. Luckily I got this. I actually had all the screws that were going to be needed to put this case back together. As you can see that these things are bent like crazy. So these are the good ones, these are the bad ones. Luckily I'm about to order me another bag of this. It's crazy because it comes in out the bag and just comes in this little ceramic, little sandwich bag looking thing. But man, this is a lifesaver. So make sure you get one of these, yo, right off of eBay. All right, so like I said, these are the only screws that I had left over. Everything else was pulled out or damaged. So we're gonna go ahead and let's get these new ones in this thing. Screws in. This should hold everything together. Look at this, huh? To get the rest of this thing back together. Together. Get the universals in. Alright, let's get this sway bar and linkage on. Started. Excuse me. Always tighten your nut. Also, tighten the nut, don't tighten the screw. Just so you future reference. Tighten the nut, don't tighten the screw. That way you have less chance of stripping it out. All the torque will be on the nut, actually. Get the shocks on. Alright, people. And we have it. Tighten up this upper shock screw. We there, baby. Alright. Alright, so we got that all on there. Got the wing mount on here now. This thing's, just somewhat tight, but loose, so I can get the other screws in there. This little capture nut in there. Just hand tight and tighten up the actual 2mm or 2.5mm screws in the base first. That's the right side. So that's all that. That's everything right there, babe. Everything with the rear suspension and all. Just gotta put the wing on there. But other than that, that's everything with the rear suspension. Not screwing it all the way. Just so I get it far enough, I can get my MIP on it. Alright, guys, man, I'm done. I was up late last night wrenching on this thing. Finally got everything done. Got my tie wraps on my air filter, top and bottom part, new air filter. Washed all this out. Like I said, Motor Mike took care of me with the block, so he sized that part up for me. I ain't gotta worry about that. Got the rear end all back together now. My phone cut off on me earlier when I was trying to record, so I didn't get it all, but y'all got the gist of it, man. Y'all see me build this thing from scratch anyhow. Just a couple things I did do. I did add a fluorescent yellow or high vis yellow wing to here with the aluminum screw washers. So I got that on there. Took that spring off, that return spring for the throttle. I took that off and just used the hairband. I was getting it was getting caught up. I didn't like it real tight around the back of the air filter right here, so I just took it off and just put the hair scrunchie or whatever you want to call that thing. What I did underneath, like I said, I put the de-racing skid plates, the rear one. I gotta put one on my MB8 also. XB8, sorry. I got to put one on my XB8 also. And I also put one on the front. That's pretty cool too. I like how that went on there. I only had to take 2 front screws out and it slid on there. A lot bigger than the stock one that comes on the X-Ray XT8 and the XB8. Gives you more protection. So I'm probably gonna put one of these on the XB8 also. That's it, She back together. Turning smooth. Everything's going smooth with it. Ready to go. So got everything back on. Couple tools I got to help with this portion of it, putting the engine back in here. And like I said, I only use this for just getting the screws ready. I got this MIP 2.5mm ball in. Got the ball in on it. See if I can get that. Can't get it focused, but anyhow, it's the ball in on it. I was able to get in here at a good angle with the ball in and tighten those up. Like I said, don't use these for the final tight. I use the regular MIP 2.5 hex driver for the final tightness of it. And that's it. But got it all back together. Hopefully everything runs smooth tomorrow at scope, because I'm gonna take the truggy and the buggy out there tomorrow and play with both of them. All right. Well, also in the meantime, let's see what else I got. What I've been working on. Working on the cracking a little bit. Got some roving tires on here, kind of like the Hostile or the giant grips that's on the Losi. But these are the little roving versions, and they're supposed to be a little bit bigger. Let's say 190, 195 80s. I think these are 190 70s, and they're pretty close in size, really. But I just put the bigger ones on because of the cracking. But like I said, you'll be seeing a little bit more of this a little later. So that's coming up soon. And I gotta take my baby out too. So I ain't forgot about her, but she'll be going out too soon. But XT8 ready to go, man. Ready to go for the next round. All right, man. It's your boy Crucial RC. I'll holler at you, man. I'm out.